A woman falls victim to armed robbers on the west side trail of the Beltline, forced to give up her property at gunpoint.
Police say the suspect who showed that gun is just 12 years old. Now he, another 12-year-old, and an 11-year-old are all accused in the crime. Fox 5's Morse Diggs spoke to a former prosecutor who explains how cases like these are normally handled. Morse?
It's a story that may leave you shaking your head now, no matter how shocked or angry you may be after hearing this scenario. The former prosecutor tells me the juvenile court judges here make their decisions based on this premise: what is best for the child. Green space, a place for young and old families to enjoy. It should be a place for kids to play. But Atlanta police say on a south section of the Beltline, a 12-year-old and at least one buddy who was 11 staged a robbery to coerce an adult female to give up her cell phone. It happened Sunday. Should we be shocked that a 12-year-old in 2019 has a weapon?
No. My reason for making that statement is that there is such easy availability of firearms.
What happens to the two children who have been detained? What can or should court officials do? I put that and other questions to a former prosecutor.
Assuming that there's some stability at home, I would expect that they would be at home based on the age of the children involved.
Until the court schedules a hearing, potential penalty, should guilt be determined, up to 60 months. That won't happen, Joshi predicts, but there could be some confinement followed by a longer period of probation. Is there something in place to monitor these children?
Let's assume the court says once you're not at school, you have to be at home. Well, if there's no parent at home at 3 o'clock or 3:30, let's say the parent doesn't come home till 6:30 or 7, it's very hard to monitor if that young person has come home directly from school or if they've been somewhere else for a couple hours. And unless you have a parent who is going to report their own child or some other family member who's going to provide that type of assistance to the court doesn't have the personnel to monitor everybody to the degree that we would want.